That's what the church isn't to come together just for us to kind of entertain one another and evaluate how we do, get in the presence of the Lord and feel good about ourselves without it turning into a culture that invades society, that makes change, that looks more like heaven than it looked like in hell on earth. Am I talking to anybody? Our mission has to change. It has to change. You've got to know why you're here. We're not here just to exist and get by. Man, you've got to know why you're here. Paul was the guy that was called to go to Ephesus. And here's what the Lord said. Paul, I, an apostle, Paul says, coming into your city, hath been blessed with all spiritual blessing. I have everything I need inside of me, Paul said. I'm looking at 250,000 strong, under the dynasty of this goddess that's so idolatrous, that's wicked. I see wickedness happening all the city. I see stuff happening, all perversion happen all around. And one man comes up and walks in and says, I have everything inside of me to combat that goddess and change this culture because he has put all spiritual blessings from heaven inside of one man. Now that's confidence. Do you know that all those same spiritual blessings that are in Paul are in you? There is no different than you and Paul. See, the enemy has got us so caught up in tactical life that we're trying to manage our own issues that we have forgotten what we're packing. We're packing the heavenly blessing of God. Christ himself dwells inside of you. That cannot be a cliche. That can't fall on deaf ears. That can't be just something that we say to get a good high five and to get a rise out of people to get them further in worship. It's got to be a revelation. Paul had fallen off a horse for 3 days and was blinded by the natural. We've got to become so blinded by the natural that we see so spiritual that the spiritual understanding on the inside of us is greater than what we see around us, that nothing fears us. Nothing scares us. That we're walking into, see, I want you so pumped up tomorrow that you're just not running out of the locker room to get your head beat in. I want you running out of the locker room to face tomorrow, but you equipped with the fullness of the spiritual blessing that you're carrying, that no matter what comes against you, something rises up inside of you. You see somebody that's sick, somebody that's got a fever, you recognize that fever is illegal in the kingdom of heaven.